What's up, everybody? It's Al. I'm back with Jamie and Faith. There they are. It's kind of hard to see. We are in Beatrice, Nebraska. One of my viewers told me I had to come check this out, so that's what we're doing today. Every year, they light up the courthouse for Christmas. Isn't it beautiful?
It's beautiful.
Yep.
And that tree.
Yeah, the tree.
I love that blue. That tree is to die for.
Yeah, I love the tree. But this is absolutely amazing. I wonder how long it takes them to do this.
Oh, you know it takes some time.
Oh yeah, there's another tree over there.
Definitely
beautiful.
Somebody that's not scared of heights.
So guys, Merry Christmas from What's Around the Bend. Wherever you're at, I hope you have a great Christmas and wonderful New Year. It's been a lot of fun filming this for you. All the videos and all the exploring we've gotten to do. It's fun sharing it with people. Yep, it's very beautiful. I'll have to look it up and put it on the screen. I'm not sure exactly when this courthouse was built. Sure is beautiful tonight. Yep, I would like to explore around town. Too bad it's not daylight. We could explore around a little bit. Faith, do you think you could make the sun come up?
We'll see.
That's better. You can see something now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you couldn't even see the words on this a minute ago. This is their Civil War memorial. Look at that old cannon. The eagle in front of it. It's a beautiful courthouse, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's neat seeing it all lit up. Wow. Clock tower. I'm curious to see if it's going to go off at like 5 o'clock. Check out this old picture that we found online of it. All right, well, let's go to Main Street. Let's see what they have over there. Like, they got a lot of old buildings here. Let's go look around town. They've got a lot of old buildings here in town. A lot of beautiful churches and things. Look at that. See how they did the roof with the crosses on it? It's a beautiful house over there. A lot of pretty houses here. We're gonna go towards their main street. I'd like to check out their old depot as well. All right, well, we're down here on Beatrice's Main Street. Look at this old building here. Beautiful. Y'all look pretty posed up here. The wind's blowing.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully my noise reduction filter will work real well.
If it weren't for the wind, it would actually feel really, really nice.
It's in the 50s, around 50, I would say, but the wind's really gusting. Look at this old building here. It says 1887. It looks like an old marquee or something here, but this building is amazing. I'm gonna go across the street and get a better shot of it in a minute.
Oh, that is like everything.
Oh yeah. So Faith, tell us about the town a little bit. When was it established?
Okay. So it was established in 1857, and it was named after the daughter of Judge John F. Kinney. The first building in Beatrice was Pap Towell's cabin. Okay, the total population in 2022 was 12,223. The median age is 43 and a half years old. The median home value is $160,000. Cost of living is very low, and we only have stats to 2022, but there was only one homicide from 2009 to 2022.
Yeah, it's very low crime here.
Yes.
Now, they did have more property crime several years back. It's really dropped lately. You know, they had a lot of like petty thefts and things like that. You know, they had a little drug problem like a lot of towns do. Look at this here, popcorn stand.
That's cute.
Yep. It's wrapped in cardboard.
It is.
Hey, that's done on a budget, but it was still pretty neat. I love these old main streets here.
Okay, so two famous people from Beatrice. One was Daniel H. Freeman, and he was the first one to file a claim under the Homestead Act in Nebraska.
Check out these old buildings. Yeah, this town, I think it was established, what'd you say, Faith?
1857.
Yep, it was people from St. Louis that got together and came out and established it.
Yep. I think the judge guy, Judge John F. Kennedy, was like the main dude over the whole thing, and he named this town after his daughter.
Yeah, what was her name?
Her
middle name was Beatrice. I remember
it was
that.
Jenny,
Yeah.
maybe. The second famous person from here is James Wild Bill Hickok.
Hickok. Hickok, yep.
Sorry, Hickok. He was tried for murder in Beatrice after killing David McCandles at Rock Creek Station.
Yep. Then, as you know, most of you know, he was killed later in Deadwood, South Dakota.
Yep.
Playing poker. A lot of historical buildings here. This is a really good-sized town compared to most of them that I film. Mostly I film towns that are less than 1,000 or right around there in population. I was noticing this on the building up here, German National Bank. .409. It's the address there. It was a bank. It said, what was the circa what on it? 1875. Okay. 1875 bank. Oh my goodness. Smoke shop.
I hate this spray painted all that up there.
Yep. Spray painted it all over.
I'm just glad they didn't go up any further. And
Yep.
they left all that up
Could
there
you?
alone.
I guarantee you, people back then could never foresee something like that being in one of these old buildings. Oh wow! You can tell that there used to be another huge building here
Yeah.
that was, at least 3 floors. Well, maybe, yeah, it would have been a 3-story building.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's turn around and go back the other way. We're gonna walk down towards the old rail depot. Overall, it's a pretty good place to live. Every place is gonna have their own little problems. But I read somewhere that the cost of living index was 75 out of 100, and I think the national average is somewhere in the 80s. So it is definitely a low cost of living. There's a look at this building again. I'm kind of walking back to the van and going to explore a different part of town. This building is one of my favorite ones. So much detail work and so much time went into painting that. All right, we'll hop in the van and see what else we can find. This is the Burlington Rail Depot here in Beatrice. You can check out this old picture I found of it. It's pretty cool that they've maintained it so well. It's a museum now, complete with a windmill and a caboose out front. All right, we're gonna check this statue out. Look, it's a little replica of the Statue of Liberty. Sun's kind of washing it out a little bit. Let's see. With the faith and courage of their forefathers who made possible the freedom of these United States. Copy of the Statue of Liberty as a pledge of everlasting fidelity and loyalty. 1951. Let's see. Yep, this is time capsule to be opened on July 4th, 2057. All right, I'll have to set my timer on it. I have to set my calendar. That's neat. 200 years. That's pretty cool. Hopefully I'll be around. Sure I will. Some old ads on the side of this building. Faded out really bad. 4 leaves. If any of you want to come start a business, there's your spot right there. Look at this Valentino's Pizza. They got a little corner sign out here, but check that out. From a distance, I thought it was the top to an old church, maybe. That's interesting. Never seen anything like that.
It looks repurposed to me.
Yeah, I think I had an old picture of this one right there. I recognize those points on the roof. It's beautiful. They have no shortage of amazing buildings here. It's another church here. St. Joseph Catholic Church. Look at that house over there. There's a lot of real beautiful old houses here in town. Historic. A lot of these towns have narrower roads. When they were platted out, it was the time of horse and buggy, so they really didn't foresee all the car traffic. About 10 years ago, I was riding around down here and I was really wanting to expand and get out of Omaha and that area and looking for someplace I could afford some rental property. And but this area was so run down looking at the time, different neighborhoods I went in. But it's really flipped around. But the median home price is still $160-something thousand, so it's still lower than a lot of the little towns around here. Yeah, that's amazing. Right here in town, there's an old barn there. It says guns on it. Gun shop, I guess, at one time. Yeah, it's definitely some old, maybe, to me it looks like industrial building, but this could have been an old school. Very well could have been. I think it might have been, you know. A lot of windows in it, though. It's really hard to say. We'll have to do some research on that. We spotted this building from a distance and wanted to drive out and see what it was. Look at that tall chimney there. It's huge. Yeah, look at that. Like there was a doorway there at one time. All right, stop right up here. I'm gonna see if I can get a close-up of that. I can't make that out at all.
There is a ambulance. Is that a
yeah, medical sign.
So this was a medical building.
A hospital.
Medical center?
Probably a hospital, yeah.
Wow. Well, this is why I couldn't make it out. Somebody has
Hospital.
yeah, someone took a grinder to it. 1950, is it 53?
6.
6, yep.
1956. Can't really see, and the glare is too bad. Beatrice Municipal Airport. It's a nice, neat sign. U.S. Air Force. That's pretty cool. Well, we're down on their business district. See, they have a lot of businesses here. Tractor Supply, Walmart. We've already passed quite a few little restaurants. It's definitely a growing town now. All right. Well, we're at the site of Freeman School. They like sitting in posing by the signs. So this is one of the oldest schools in Nebraska, I do believe. It's kind of a museum now. Do you know what? Were you able to find out when it was established, Faith? It's probably going to be on this sign here. I doubt we're going to be able to use our trick to make the sun come back up again. So we better hurry.
Yeah. 1872 to 1967.
Yep, there it is, right here on the sign. Yep. On its first day, there were 14 students.
That's
Wow.
cool.
Look at this old picture here.
Can you see that?
Hopefully we can see inside. See, they have a little stabilizer up there on the building.
Check it.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be locked. Yeah, this is like a coat closet. I'm going to go around. Look right here. It says 1924. 1924 carved into the brick right there. 1919. This is so neat. Imagine little kids out here carving into the brick. Wasn't able to go in, but look, there's a pretty good shot there. Got the stove in the middle of the room.
They have the smoke boards on their desk.
Comes Faith running around here. There she is. I saw you running through the window. Uh-huh. Let me see what you got in here.
They have the 13 colonies on the board and the days of the week.
That's pretty neat. Well, you hear the brakes on that semi, can't you? All right. Hey, Faith, look at the dates on the front of the building over here. Right here, look. Looks like
Oh my
1924.
gosh.
Look.
1919?
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, wow.
Well, we're going to stop by the Homestead Museum real quick if we can beat the sun. Well, look at there. 1911 right there. My great-grandmother was born in 1911.
1898.
Oh, goodness. If we did it now, it'd be defacing it. I'd never do that, but I'm glad that they did back then because it sure is neat to see.
How
And
long
just
ago?
imagine them out here. Yeah, there's a 1947 on this corner here.
31 there.
M.E. 1911.
LMI.
Yeah.
That is so neat.
All right. Well, let's go get back in the van real quick. That's like I was saying, our making the sun come back up. I don't think that trick's gonna work again today, so we better hurry up. It's setting. Just up the road from the Freeman School is this museum. It's the National Homestead Museum. The very first homestead in Nebraska was here, 1862.
It's way bees.
Yep, come on. Waiting on Faith. She's always there. She comes.
Always waiting on Faye.
So this place closes at 5, so we're not going to be able to go in today. But they have a lot of different things from like pioneer time. But
Heritage, the different heritage.
Yes.
We'll come back
And we are going
sometime.
to take a look at the cabin over there. I think it's off of the oldest homestead in the state. Now, this shows right here is,
Homestead states.
yeah, these are states where they had the Homesteading Act. And the open places, you recognize that as Florida. The open place represents the amount of the state that was actually given away. So there's Ohio. Let's go down and check Nebraska out. I see Nebraska down here. So what's absolutely amazing is Nebraska. You see how big of an area of the state was just given away free. Yeah. And South Dakota and North Dakota. So you know what? I've got a couple of you that are Georgia.
Colorado.
Find Georgia. No, in Georgia, and I've got some from West Virginia that like to watch as well.
I think we passed Georgia.
Do you see Georgia?
Georgia might not have had a homestead.
I don't think it did because
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. There's Louisiana. No, it's Missouri. I don't know why I thought that was Louisiana for a minute. Minnesota.
Mississippi.
There's Mississippi.
Georgia.
A good chunk of Mississippi was given. Okay, so I guess it's not up here. I was just trying to find some of the states that
I did not know
a lot of my
Michigan was
viewers are
shaped
in.
like that.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people will say, well, where do you live in Michigan? And if they live in the bottom part, they hold their right hand up because they call it the thumb. It's like a mitten.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. And they'll point to their hand to show where they live. Well, let's walk out there real quick to the cabin before, let's go up the sidewalk.
Okay.
Yeah, that part rain you're eyeballing me. So we're walking up the path here to this old cabin. Faith, what are you doing? She was singing Follow the Yellow Brick Road a second ago, so it's not yellow. Don't see any munchkins. All right.
Is it me or is it leaning?
Well, you know, looks like it might be leaning a little bit. Who knows how it was built?
They won't let you go in there. They locked it up.
Well, we were
Been in
in
there before.
We were in here before. They're closing here in just a few minutes, guys. Yep. So this cabin was built in 1867, 14 miles from Beatrice. Let's see. Wow. That's pretty neat. Yeah, there was a story playing. We were hoping we could go in. Let's see, they lived in the cabin for another 15 years. So it says in 1880, Palmer added a lean-to kitchen. Well, there she is. There's the ranger there taking down the flag. Yeah, they've already made their way out here and locked the doors. So we're not going to be able to see in here much today. That's not too bad. Got a loft up there for sleeping. Seeing in here better than I thought I would. A little stove right there. We'll go to the side. Yeah, and here's a view from the side window. It's definitely pretty neat. My granddad would be, my great-granddaddy would be paying attention to see if she followed proper flag etiquette. I'm sure she didn't fold it, she just kind of balled it up.
Yes.
He would, he'd fuss about that. He was really patriotic, fought in World War II. And, meant a lot to him. He was really proud of it. I'm going to do a story on him one day, talk about where he served and the battles he was in. He was there when they liberated the concentration camps. Well, when they liberated Dachau. He was an amateur photographer. He loved the video wherever he went. And, well, not video, but take pictures. Yep. And he was there when they cut the chains off the front gate. So it's really amazing. Well, this explains why we couldn't find Georgia. It says the dark brown states, they didn't have any homesteading. And there's, yep, Georgia right there. All right, well, it's amazing how much of the country was just given away for free. Wish I could get my free piece of land. Look at Montana, that's just an enormous part. Yep.
It is.
Look at this place we spotted going down the road. That's beautiful. Look at that old house. They put roofs on the barns, and that house right there has got looks like it's got a brand new roof on it. That's awesome. Came by here, wanted to see what this house looked like. It was abandoned a while back. I've never explored this house, but look at the
Sure looks like
gables.
Lubbock School.
Oh yeah, look at the detail work up there. Yep, I wonder what they're gonna do with the siding. No telling how many families have been raised here over the last 150 years. Right next to it's this old church here. Beautiful area here. First Mennonite Church. What?
One day when we were going on a exploration ride, we came up to this old stone church down a dirt road.
Yep.
It reminds me a lot of it.
Well, guys, we've had a lot of fun today exploring. A little cold, but it's winter in Nebraska. Not quite winter yet, believe it or not.
Right.
But we hoped you enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. Hit the like button.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.